What is up, Pyromaniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of World War Minecraft, and I wanted to show you guys a couple things real quick. Number one, we are slowly burning through our quantity of lava. Odds are we're going to have to deal with that soon, because we're down to like our final row and a quarter. I've also set up a reed farm over here, which we'll be covering today while we set this up. We'll be needing a lot of sugarcane over the next couple days or couple episodes, however you want to look at it. And I wanted to make sure we had enough. The only thing that sucks about it is reed farming, or I guess any kind of farming on the moon kind of blows, because every time you break something, it goes flying. So earlier when I was farming for the video, I had 2 stacks high of all that stuff. When I went over there and broke them, dude, it looked like reed or sugar. I don't know why I keep calling them reeds. It looked like sugarcane farming firework explosions of doom. It was ridiculous. All right, so we're going to be covering Mystcraft today. One of the nice things about Mystcraft is it doesn't require a whole lot of stuff. I've already gathered most of the things we're going to need today. I did want to show you guys what these 2 things are here. First off, we've got the bookbinder. The bookbinder is right here. It's pretty easy to make. You just need 3 iron ingots and some wood. That gives you that. The interface looks like this. And then you need your ink blotter, I believe is what it's called. And it looks like that. And again, making it's pretty easy. Just some stone, a glass bottle, and some wood. Glass bottles, also very, very easy as long as you've got sand. It's just a 3 little spot like this, and you're good to go. So we've got all of these nice setups. The other thing you're going to need some leather for the books. Obviously, you're going to need sugarcane for the paper. Wood is nice to have for the stands, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. In fact, we'll go ahead and make some of those now. That ought to do. And if I recall, the recipe is like that. Yep. Book stands are where you put your books. So when you're ready to go, you slap your book onto there, and it will hold your book nice and pretty and open for you so it doesn't drop on the ground when you take off. Now, first off, we need to make, there's 2 different types of books. There is the linking book and there is the descriptive book. I don't believe their recipes work. No, their recipes do not work in NEI. All right, well, let's load this up first. We need to make the paper. So let's pull all of the reeds out real quick. I think that's all we've got. And let's make the paper. So we're just going to hold like that. That's going to give us that. And then we'll do it again. And like that. And then one more time. There we go. All right, so we've got 2 stacks of paper. And we need to make our ink setup first. Do I still have my bucket with me? Yes. Bucket of water will work. All right, so this is the recipe for the ink, which you're going to put in the ink blotter. It's how you make your pages. For those of you guys who are unaware, pages are basically the core backbone of this mod. They're what gives you, or gives your world, or the world you're creating, its properties. So without pages, you don't end up with much. All right, so we have, why did that only give us, oh, because we only have 1 bucket. Really? You guys are going to make me go and, oh my god, that's retarded. All right, no worries. No worries. No worries. All right, let's break this. Hopefully it won't break everything next to it. Oh wait, that's a hammer. That would be why we're having some trouble with it. All right, let's just punch it then, I guess. And we're not going to make a ton of pages now because I don't want you guys to have to sit and suffer through this. We're just going to make a couple. Alright, so we've got our nice little setup here. We're going to place our chest there. We're going to pick this up, and that should instantly fix. Yep. And then we do that. Oh, that's a little bit easier of a setup, actually, now that I think about it. Of course, you're only getting 1 that way. Interesting. So there's a variety of different ways to make this, apparently. I'm using the recipe that I see off of their site. Apparently you can use a variety of other recipes if you feel the need. Either way works. It would probably work with just what is it, the 2 up above and the water bottle. Actually, isn't that what it shows? Yeah. I wonder if it would work with the black. Yeah, it will work with the black dye. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. The nice thing about glass bottles is they don't take source blocks. So you can see right here, we're just filling up. And I don't think these stack, unfortunately. No, they don't. That is freaking awful. Oh, all right. So we put that there, and that's going to give us 1. We put that there, that's going to give us 1. And we just cycle through this. Thankfully, the ingots, or not the ingots, but the ink itself stacks. So it's not too terribly a problem. But if you're listening, Mr. Mystcraft Maker, for the love of God, please come up with an easier way to do this. I love your mod, bro, but this right here makes me want to kill myself. Alright, we're going to make a couple more so we can stack them in stacks of 16. Alright, we're going to break that out, and then we need to punch this back down, and we'll go back inside. That should be more than enough for what we'll need for this video. Alrighty, so let's head back over inside. I don't know why. I keep sealing this up, but in all honesty, it doesn't do us any good, so not quite sure why I keep doing that. Alright, so what we want to do now, let's see. We do need to make a notebook, and I think I need to get some feathers. I may have to head back to the overworld to get some feathers, because I don't think I have any. That's a negative. We don't have any feathers. Let me head back down there real quick, grab some feathers and the other parts of the stuff that we need, and we'll pick up there. So now we have the feathers that we need. There's a few different books that we need to make. First off, we need to make our notebook. Actually, I guess we'll just pick all this stuff up and we can do it that way. Alright, so the notebook is where you actually store your pages. As you're moving along and making things, you're going to want to put your pages in here. This lets you, keep track of them. Previously, there was a whole desk setup that you used to do that, but not anymore. Alright, that's a shame you can't just put an ink sac in there. That would make the process a little bit easier. Alright, so what we've done is we've put ink over here. And we put our pages down here, and you can see there's ink here. That gives us a panel. So we're just cycling through these pages, and as you can see, it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So that means we're going to get 16 other pages with that, which is a nice setup. Now, for our first setup, and if I believe the recipe is like this, yep, that's going to give us an unlinking book. Or an unlinked book. With an unlinked book, you basically stand where you want, right-click, and it becomes a linking book. So now this book will take me to that location whenever I use it. It's mainly used to get back to this world. It is critical that you have this, and I cannot stress that enough. Make sure that you have this on you, because if you don't, you are screwed. There are other alternatives, but they are a pain in the ass and they're no fun. And you will get stuck in Mystcraft. So if you're playing on the server, make sure you carry this unless you want to be living in an age for a very long time. Now, essentials may allow you to get out. I'm not sure. Keep that in mind. Definitely not something you want to do. All right, so we're going to put our leather over here. Now, this is the other book that we're going to be making, or the books that we're going to be making. These are descriptive books. You can see one up here. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, NEI has not been set up yet to utilize that, which is a bummer. Now we've got some new pages, so I'm just going to cycle these pages out real quick while it does its stuff. Now these pages, at the moment, from what I understand, don't have a property. I mean, they do, but they're... Okay, basically the way Mystcraft Ages work is you have a world, and each world is completely randomized based on the pages you put in. So when you first start making ages, you can't really decide, well, what's it going to be? See, we've got one age. We're going to go ahead and pull this out. We have our book. And then I'm going to put the rest of these pages here on the off chance that we die. We're going to keep our linking book on us, and then we're going to slap the descriptive book in here. Thanks. See, this is age 17. Reason it's age 17, that tells you what it is for the server. There are ways to rename this age. For now, we're going to stick with age 17. And let's go ahead and go through and see. Oh my god, really? Really? Are you fucking serious? We're in fucking Brony Town? Oh my god. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Alright, so you can see right here we've got the Rainbow Happy Town. But you'll also see there's no way back. So if I were to decide, you know, that I don't want to stay here, it would be kind of bad because, you know, there's no way out. Now, there are ways to get out. The two ways, number one, you can find a starfisher. If you find a starfisher, then you can go through the starfisher and get out. I think even if you die here, it stays. So you'd basically just have to go through ages until you found a starfisher. The other problem that sucks is when you go through those, some of these worlds aren't friendly. You'll bump into worlds that will kill you. Basically, the sun will burn you, or they have poison, or something along those lines, and it kind of can be nasty. So you definitely want to have your escape button ready to rock and roll on the off chance that you get a world that you don't want. Now, we're looking for a mining world. This isn't a terrible mining world because, you know, it basically looks, you know, normal to me. You can see, you know, there's nothing really odd about this world other than the fact that, you know, we've got freaking damn rainbows shooting out of vaginas, but that's another matter. But we're going to go ahead and try out a different world and see if we can't find one that's a little bit more interesting than this one. You can see that's linking us back to the moon. Now, the cool thing about linking books is, at least by default, you can link to other worlds, but you can't link interworld. So, like, let's say you have one on the surface, and then you have one in the end, one in the nether. You can link back and forth to those. Later on, you'll be able to make books that allow you to link interdimensionally. Now, the nice thing is we can go back and forth to this area now, over and over again, and get in and out if we so choose. Now, I'm going to keep this one right here for now. Reason we're keeping it is it's a rainbow world, and that is kind of interesting. Now, I don't believe we can do anything with the notebook in this. I may be wrong. Okay, that's our descriptive book. So we've got our notebook here. I don't think I can put... Yeah, it's only pages. To get pages and get those into a certain setup, you have to actually have... you have to explore around, and there's dungeons and things along those lines that will have books in them, or not books, but pages, and then you loot those pages, and that's what's going to give you more options. So, like, you can actually find pages like diamonds, where you can actually set up diamond tendrils in a world. So that's kind of what we're looking for, is one of those worlds. It's very possible that we might have to go through 50 or 60 different ages before we got to something like that. It just kind of depends. So we're not going to go through 50 or 60. We're going to go through just a couple. Brony Town. There we go. And let's go ahead and make... Did I make... No, I didn't. We need to make 2 of these. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2. And there we go. Reason we're making 2 is obviously I want 1 for here and 1 for the world that we're going to. All right, so let's go ahead and drop our descriptive book. We do have our linking book, so we're going to be able to get out. This is age 18. You'll notice they're sequential. So keep that in mind. What I usually recommend if you're running your own server and such is... Whoa. Okay, this is one of the cave worlds. These can be kind of hard in the server. Reason why, when you first spawn in, all of the stuff upstairs has to fall down. And that can be bad. So this is not one of the ages we're going to want to keep. So we're going to go ahead and take that book out. We'll... I guess, can I pull a bucket of stuff, of lava out so we can have a trash can? Because I want to... Well, I guess I can show you this. Alright, so here's the book. That book's on the ground. It's a normal book. It's just chilling. You can actually hit it, and now the book disappears. Now, that age is still on the hard disk. It's on the server. So if you're a server owner, Breaking that book didn't get rid of the age, but it gets rid of your access to the age, which is not the same thing and isn't always good. Because, you know, out of sight, out of mind, now you can't get back there. And you may decide you don't want to keep it after all, or you may want to access it again. So make sure you write down the ages before you change their names. That way you can delete the ones you don't. Like, we're going to keep age 17 because that's Bronytown. I would just tell Lim, hey, don't delete age 17, and he can wipe the other ones. All right, so let's look at age 19 and see if there's anything interesting in here. Did I click that? Thought I did. Yeah, we did. Sometimes it lags a bit. Oh! Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. Well, actually, no, this kind of sucks. Is that oil? That's oil. I think. Okay, well, this is cool, and it sucks at the same time. What is cool about this is endstone. So if, you know, you need endstone, this is badass. Oh, God. Is he going to jump over here? The drawback, obviously, for this map is it's one single island. Now, I need to be careful. I can't let him kill me here. There we go. We're going to make this just a little bigger. There we go. What are these? Are those can't be diamonds. Are these the Mystcraft crystals? Oh God, there's monsters everywhere. There we go. Alright, I don't know what this stuff is real quick, but we are going to mine it real fast. What is it? It is, yeah, these are just crystals. Mystcraft age crystals can be used to make portals with. So like I was telling you earlier, if, you know, I wanted a portal to maybe my space station or maybe, you know, the surface, etc., I can make portals. If you remember watching last season of World War Minecraft, when it was still medieval, my faction utilized these pretty much extensively. And they're kind of nice. But again, as cool as this place is, as you can see, there's just not much to it. It's awfully small. There's some nice ores here, but nothing to really write home about. So this isn't going to be our finalized age. I mean, oh, are that diamonds? Yeah, I'm going to definitely mine those, actually. You know, as nice as it is, it's not something that I'm going to be able to set up my mining rat on. We would mine this place out in about 25 minutes. So since we're not going to keep this, I don't have to go back over there. We can just deploy our nice little book here. We can come back. I may want to actually go back and mine that place. So we're going to keep that one for now on the off chance that I want to go back. End Stone Island. All right. So we need to make another couple inking books. I'm really hoping, 1, 2, 3. I'm really hoping that we can find the age that we're going to use. Where did I put my leather back? Damn it. 1, 2, 3. I'm really hoping we can find the age that we're going to use to mine with, but we may not get lucky today. I may have to do some of this off camera because, you know, this is basically the problem with Mystcraft is there's a lot of trial and error. You know, at least when you first start off. Why are these not working? That's not good. Oh, it's because they're stacked, I bet. Pretty sure that's why. Let's try it. Yep, you can't stack them. Makes sense. There we go. Good to know, my friend. Alright. So let's put some of this stuff back. I need to put the ores and things over here. We'll just clear out some of the space. And I don't need these damn heads. We'll throw them out the front door. Go away, heads. You know, that mod's kind of cute and all, but after a while, it's like, really? Seriously? Alright, so let's put another page in. We want 3 more books. What we're going to do this time is we're going to save ourselves a little bit of trouble. Well, no, that won't work, actually. I was going to say what one of the things you can do is you can use your Oh, I guess we can do that, because if I find a good one... No, because then... Okay, what I was thinking of doing is we were going to just go from age to age to age, and when we found the keeper, we come back here. The problem with that is the book to the age that we were in would be in the previous age. Now, I could make a linking book to do it, and it would save me technically some stuff, but it's not worth it. Alright, so let's put our descriptive book. This is age 23. Ooh, this is kind of interesting looking. This is a mesa. That's a lot of freaking... I thought it was cactus for a second there. But no, it doesn't look like cactus. Some funky looking trees, but nothing all that special. Nothing really worth keeping here. So we'll head on back. We'll pop this one off. Whoops. And then we'll put book 21 on. Let's go ahead and spit age 23 out. And we have another linking book. Yes, this is age 21. Let's go through and take a look. Again, nothing special here that I can see. No tendrils. It is dark. There's going to be a lot of angry monsters here, but definitely not something that we're going to want to make a home for ourselves on. And we got one more book to look at, and I'm hoping it's a good one. Go ahead and toss that. And here we go. Age 22, make sure we got the linking book. We do. Oh! Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's fucking pretty. That is really pretty. I'm almost tempted to use this one because it's all flat. This world will have the all flat option. The nice thing about all flat worlds is you don't have to worry about mountains. They're nice and open. You can see forever. They're pretty cool. You know, for bees and such, worlds like this can be amazing. But again, nothing all that special about it other than the really, really creepy sky. I am half tempted to keep this one just because of that. Let's do a little digging, make sure there's nothing. Okay, now that's weird. This is dirt, yes? That's weird. Okay, what about... oh, that's why. No, we were using the shovel. That's a shovel. That's weird. What about this? Is this going to work? Okay, so this works. And you can see... I don't see anything all that special here. I don't really want to pick any of this shit up. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything special. Just a bunch of dirt. Although there is a building over here. Let's take a look at it real quick. Only reason I'm kind of interested in the building is if it turns into be one of the Mystcraft houses. Sometimes these have, like I mentioned earlier, pages. Oh, there's a Hexcalescence. Ooh, is that a snow cone? It's like a giant freaking snow cone up there. Give me that. What the hell is this thing? I'm not seeing an entrance anywhere, which isn't really going to be a problem for me. Yeah, nothing special here. I'm going to go ahead and dig all the walls out. Make sure we're not missing anything. You have to be careful with these sometimes, because like I said, if it's a Mystcraft area, sometimes they hide the stuff fairly well. And you definitely don't want to miss it, but this just looks like a standard, just one of the regular houses for no reason other than being a pretty house, which is kind of a bummer, because I was hoping for maybe some pages or something, so. Oh well, nothing cool. What we'll do from here, die little bastard. what we'll do from here is I'll just keep making ages until I find something cool. I'll showcase that in the next episode, let you guys take a look at that one, and we'll see what interesting stuff we find. If you guys have any recommendations for an age, let me know in the comment section below. Hopefully you guys are liking this series. If you do, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.